Well, good morning, everyone. It is a pleasure to open the second day of our IP transition workshops. The IP transition presents genuinely complex policy challenges, and as we confront them, I find myself turning to an unlikely source of guidance, Sun Tzu. This ancient military general is credited with saying, "Strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory. Tactics without strategy is the noise before defeat." That tension sits at the heart of our work. The FCC has already articulated its strategic vision, the what and the why. As the Commission set out in a February NPRM, we are advancing the IP transition to promote technological modernization and public safety, enhance long-term efficiency, competition, and service quality, and reduce network maintenance costs, all in the service of consumers. Now we must get the tactics right. The how of achieving that vision matters enormously. That means leaning on technological innovation and marketplace forces where we can. It means maintaining regulatory oversight where it is needed. And it means ensuring that the shifts in costs and revenue do not erode connectivity and competition. Stakeholders are absolutely indispensable to this effort. Commission staff bring deep expertise, but industry participants, providers, and consumers alike are best positioned to understand the real-world marketplace consequences of our decisions. You can also keep us honest about the full scope of the IP transition and what it implicates: IP interconnection, intercarrier compensation, end-user rate regulation, universal service, next generation 911, telecommunications relay service, and the ongoing effort to combat illegal robocalls. Importantly, as we look to find a compromise and a path toward industry consensus, these proceedings must be harmonized, and we need your help to ensure that nothing falls through the cracks. I want to close with a word about perspective. When I chose a military framing for today's opening remarks, I was mindful of how fraught industry transitions can feel. The marketplace has undergone a remarkable competitive transformation since the 1996 Act, and uncertainty about the policy environment can tempt stakeholders to view one another as adversaries. But I want to push back on that instinct. Our real adversary is not a marketplace competitor. Rather, it's complacency. The risk that we treat this transition casually and fail to build the regulatory environment that innovation and investment and consumers all deserve. So with that in mind, I'd offer 3 priorities to guide our work. First, we must foster an environment that rewards innovation and investment. We need marketplace flexibility paired with enough clarity to give industry the confidence to invest in the long term. Second, we must use federal resources wisely. From spectrum to universal service, we must faithfully execute Congress's direction with a clear-eyed awareness of the broader policy and marketplace context. And third, we must keep the international stage in view. Our policy choices must actively position the United States for leadership in what comes next. AI-driven networks, automated infrastructure management, and intelligent communication systems are not distant prospects. They are being built now, and the regulatory foundation we lay during this IP transition will either accelerate or impede that development. Other nations are moving quickly. If we get our interconnection rules, our investment incentives, and our spectrum policy right, we set the stage for American leadership. If we get them wrong or move too slowly, we cede that ground. Success on all 3 fronts will produce the competitive, innovative, and consumer-focused ecosystem we are all working toward. So thank you to every stakeholder participating in these workshops and the related proceedings. And thank you to our Wireline Competition Bureau for convening this process and helping us to get our policies right. So thank you all so much, and best wishes for today's discussion.